Hey guys, it's Addison Cooper from Adoption at the Movies. Thank you so much for clicking over to my Patreon page. I'm very excited to share with you just a couple things over the next about 90 seconds. But first, thank you so much for caring enough about Adoption at the Movies to click over here. I've been doing Adoption at the Movies since I started it about 4 years ago. I care a lot about it, part because it's become a passion of mine. I do care a lot about adoption. I'm an adoption social worker in the foster care system, and I've been that for about 10 years. And then I really do like watching movies, and so for the last 4 years it's been a joy to do Adoption at the Movies, and I'm going to keep doing it. But I'd like to share a couple dreams that I have for the website. The first dream is that it would become self-supporting. Right now, between maintaining the website and advertising it on Facebook, it's about $300 a month to keep Adoption at the Movies up and running, and I'm glad to do it. But a dream of mine is that it would be able to support itself, and so that's part of why I'm reaching out to Patreon. A couple other dreams that I have for it. One is that it would grow into a YouTube channel as well with some video reviews. I think that would help it reach a larger audience, and maybe even catch the ears and eyes of people who work in Hollywood. I'd love it if Adoption at the Movies could be part of helping movies become even more friendly to adoptive families. And then a long distance dream that I have would be to make Adoption at the Movies more expansive. Right now I cover about one movie a week, and I try to hit the most relevant new movies, but there's lots and lots of movies in the back catalog that are relevant to adoption, and I'd love to be able to get around to them as well. So here's where Patreon comes in. Patreon is kind of like Kickstarter, and then it lets you support something that you care about and love and value. It's different though, because instead of a one-time big payment up front, it's sort of like a voluntary subscription where you pledge a small amount of money on an ongoing basis, maybe $3 a month or something, just to pitch in and help Adoption at the Movies support itself. I've got a couple cool ideas that I think that I'm excited about sharing, that I want to offer as a thank you for joining my Patreon page. If you scroll down, you'll see them. But a couple, for instance, one that I really am excited about, and I hope you are too. I post once a week on Tuesdays, most weeks, but I do often have the reviews ready to go quite a bit before they go on the website. And so there's one level of subscription where I'll actually send you the review as soon as it's written. You can sometimes have them even before the film comes out. And I really am glad to offer that to you. Why stuff only goes up on the website once a week is just so that the website can stay fresh and I don't, put 5 things up at once and then don't put anything up for a month. But if you subscribe at the level down below, we'll send them to you as soon as they're done. There's a couple other cool things down there as well. There's a t-shirt. There's my genuine gratitude for helping me do something that I care about. And then also, one last cool piece of news. There is an Adoption at the Movies book coming out in January from Jessica Kingsley Publishers. And there's one level below. If you subscribe to that level, I'll just send you the book. I'll order it for you myself and mail it to you. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. It's a little longer than I meant it to be, but it's still under 4 minutes, and so that's pretty good. And thank you again so much for taking the time to watch it, for reading Adoption at the Movies, for caring enough about your kids and your family to use film to enter into important conversations about adoption. And regardless of whether you choose to support me on Patreon or not, I'm going to keep doing the website. It's going to stay free. It's going to stay predominantly ad-free because I really care about it. And my biggest thanks to you just for reading it and for sharing it with your friends. If you're able to support me in this way, I'm excited about that as well. Thank you so much, and see you at the movies.